threads of their lives are all rattling undone. Something is needed to twist them as tight as strings you might use when you're flying a kite. Chim chimney, chim chim, chiree, chim chiroo.
Those little beasts have run away from me for the last time.
And who gets stuck with the children? Your nanny in the house? Me, that's who.
I've said and I say, Mrs. Brill, I'm done with this house forever.
Well, good riddance then. And mind you don't stumble on your way out. Where on earth is she going? What on earth am I going to say to Mr. Banks?
What is all this commotion? Precision and order, that's all that I ask. The running of the household, a straightforward task. The children, the servants, are all your domain, whilst I remain the sovereign of Cherry Tree Lane. Coat! Winifred, we've engaged 6 nannies in the past 4 months and have all been unqualified disasters. A nanny should govern, a nanny should rule. A nanny is a paragon who suffers. A nanny's a sword of children would gain. I am such a nanny, Cherry Tree Lane. Briefcase! Umbrella!
If only we could find somebody like your old nanny.
Few women alive could handle Miss Andrews' standards of efficiency. Besides, we could never afford someone of her caliber. Now, place an advertisement in the Times stating that Jane and Michael Banks require the best possible nanny at the lowest possible wage.
Father, we've written our own advertisement.
I beg your pardon?
Please, George, I think you should listen.
If you want this choice position, have a cheery disposition, rosy cheeks, no warmth.
That's the part I put in.
Play games, all sorts. You must be kind, must be witty, very sweet and fairly pretty.
Well, of all the ridiculous!
Please, George.
Take us on outings, give us treats.
Sing songs, bring sweets.
We won't hide your spectacles so you can't see.
Put toads in your bed or pepper in your tea.
Hurry, nanny, many thanks.
Sincerely,
Jane
and Michael.
Banks.
That is quite enough Tommy Rock for one day. Now, will you please go to the nursery and let me get to work?
They were only trying to help.
You won't tell anyone to make me late. Precision and order, that's all that I ask. The running of a household, a straightforward task. The children, the servants, are all your domain, whilst I remain the sovereign of Cherry Tree Lane.
Good morning.
Yes?
I've come in answer to the advertisement.
What? We haven't placed any advertisements.
Now, let's see. Play games, all sorts, which I most certainly can. Take us on outings, give us treats.
Michael, it's our advertisement.
Rosy cheeks and fairly pretty. There's no objection on that score, I hope.
Oh, none at all.
I'm glad to hear it.
Oh, take it up with Mrs. Banks. She handles all that side of things. Nothing domestic has anything to do with me. And don't forget the references.
I make it a rule never to give references. I see. I'll see to the children now, thank you. Yes, of course. You'll see they're very nice children. Now, this is Mary Poppins. Jane, don't stare. Michael, Close your mouth. We are not a codfish. Best foot forward, spit spot. Miss Brill, we have a new nanny. She passed her. Or I did. I must say, it's tidier than I was expecting. Who's responsible for this?
Mrs.
Me.
Brill.
I like to keep things neat.
Oh, do you now? Well, if it's one thing I appreciate, it's a child whose word I can depend on. Now, I always say the proper place to hang a hat is on a hat stand.
But there's nothing in it.
We better keep an eye on this one. She's tricky.
Mary Poppins, how could you know what we wanted in a nanny when we made our list?
Your list? I'm not an item on the weekly shop, thank you.
Then how did you come? It was if the wind just blew you here.
It did. Now, stand over here. Just as I thought. A noisy, mischievous, troublesome little boy.
You're making that up.
Noisy.
Now you. Thoughtless, short-tempered and untidy.
I don't believe you. Let me see. What about your measurement, Mary Poppins?
I'm practically perfect in every way.
Practically perfect.
So people say. Each virtue mentally knows no bound. Each trait is great and patently sound. Practically perfect from head to toe. If I had a fault, it would never dare to show. I'm so practically perfect in every way. Now, perhaps you have a few questions.
Temperamental.
Never.
Or grouchy or gruff.
The very thought.
Stay tender when the going gets tough.
Quite the contrary.
Do you read stories without a big fuss?
Or have objections to playing with us.
Some minor improvements may not go amiss, but at all times you must remember this. I like games, but I use them.
That's not fair!
I didn't say I was fair. I said I was practically perfect, and here's my aim. By the time I leave here, you both will be the same. You'll be practically perfect.
Practically perfect.
You'll be practically perfect in every way. Now, best foot forward, spit spot.
Chim chimney, chim chim chiroo. I does what I likes, and I likes what I do. Today, I'm a screever, and as you can see, a screever's an artist of highest degree. And it's all me own work, from me own memory. Stay right where you are. I'd know that silhouette anywhere. Mary Poppins.
It's nice to see you, Bert.
Well, I must say, you do look swell.
He can't know you. You've only just arrived.
I wasn't born 1 minute before I walked into your house, Michael Banks. Have you met these two, Bert?
I've seen him running about chasing a kite.
It's not a real kite.
So, what are you up to?
Mary Poppins is a game. It's called A Walk in the Park.
Some game. I'd rather eat spinach.
Oh, no, you wouldn't. Because when you walk with Mary Poppins, you can go to places that you've never dreamed of. All that it takes is a spark, and then something as plain as a park becomes a wonderland. All you have to do is look anew, then you'll understand why it's a jolly holiday with Mary. Mary makes your heart so light.
Oh, really?
When the day is grey and ordinary, Mary makes the sun shine bright.
You talk nonsense, Bert.
Oh, happiness is blooming all around her. The daffodils are smiling at the doves. When Mary holds your hand, you feel so grand. Your heart starts beating like a big brass band.
You've enough brass for all of us.
Oh, it's a jolly holiday with Mary. No wonder that it's Mary that we love. Come on, you two.
Boring, just like other nannies singing. Parks are good for us. It's just statues, dogs and grannies. I don't understand all the fuss. Is she doing it to spite us? We could lose her for a lane. Perhaps it's all a plot. I'll tell you what. She seems so different, but I bet she's not. There is nothing to excite us in the park. What was that?
You're quite wrong, you know. When you take a walk with Mary, anything can happen.
What? Who are you?
I'm Needed, and I waited over half a century to take a walk on a sunny day like this. His man out with his dog will stand guard to see a statue take a gentle jog.
Oh, it's a jolly holiday with Mary. No wonder that it's Mary that we love. Let's jolly holiday for a jolly song to tell. Mary makes your heart so loud to make. Don't say it's like yours, all of us look forward to say. Makes the sun shine bright in the dark. When he is his heart, all the fine trees are green, there's nothing to stand at the door. When Mary holds your hand, you feel so grand. Your heart starts beating like a big brass band. Oh, it's a jolly holiday, wonder that it's Mary that we love. No wonder that it's Mary that we love.
Mary Poppins, of course.
But how did you make it happen?
Anything could happen if you let it.
Mary Poppins, how long will you stay?
We'll see. You won't leave us, will you, Mary Poppins? I'll stay until the wind changes. Jane and Michael want to say goodnight.
Tell them you've given me the message.
George, please.
Oh, Daddy, you had a wonderful day. You sang with a busker and danced with a statue. You wouldn't have approved, but...
If you know that, then why did you do it?
Daddy, I have a kite.
Could you fly?
You could always teach me.
And when would I have the time to do that? Now, go to the nursery. Let me get back to work.
Poor Michael. All he cares about is flying kites.
I used to love flying kites at his age, but my nanny, Miss Andrews, soon frightened me out of it.
Is it out of the question to do without a nanny?
Don't be absurd. Well, the best people have nannies. So it allows the wives to get along with charity work. Which reminds me, how's your tea party coming along?
I'm not sure. It seems so odd to send out party invitations to people I hardly know.
But they're people you should know. Remember, by your friends shall ye be judged.
But that's the thing. They're not my friends.
Will you talk to Mary Poppins about this afternoon?
I don't think so.
Very well. But make sure she's doing things our way and not hers. Winds do change, tides can turn, sink or slip, see what you learn. Me, I was told when I was small, just learn a trade, so I learned them all. Chim chimney, chim chim chibri.
Are you quite sure you know how to ice it?
Quite sure. And in case of worried, I haven't been exchanged by the fairies for total making do.
I'll just go up and check the drawing room.
I'd like to be helpful. And I'd like to be rich, but Destiny thought otherwise.
Mother went to the drawing room. She says she could tell Robert's and I what to do.
Does she indeed?
Please, Mrs. Brill, I really don't mind. Honest.
Fine. I'll give you one task and one task only. Put the icing tools next to the cake. Do you think you can manage that? Is that all? For you, yes. For me, no. I swear, a slave in ancient Rome was a pleasure cruise compared to my life in this house.
Michael, why don't we make the icing? Maybe because we don't know how. Don't be so feeble. Go get the eggs and flour. So even eggs and icing? They are in mine. Robin tonight, bring me the cake.
Miss Drill, go up and get ready now.
Robert, what have you done? Should I call the doctor?
I don't think that will be necessary. Children, do you know how important my party is? You deserve some very nasty medicine. Just you wait till bedtime.
Oh, I don't think we should wait till then. Why don't you go upstairs and get trained?
We'll clean up, won't we?
I'm not ill. I won't take it and you can't make me.
In that, as in so many other things, your information is faulty. Open.
But it's strawberry ice.
Now you.
I'm not sure I like strawberry ice.
I'm not sure I care. Open.
Lime cordial.
Now, we'll tidy this up. Michael, I know you like to keep things tidy. Jim.
Can't Roberts and I do when he wakes up? He is a servant.
With that attitude, you'll get through many steps before you're very old. Besides, with every job that must be done, there is an element of fun. You find the fun and snow. The job's a game, and every task you undertake becomes a piece of cake. A laugh, a scream, it's very clear to see that this spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down, the medicine go down, medicine go down. Just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down in the most delightful way. From my point exactly, the honey bees mix the nectar from the flowers to the comb. Let the time make the buzzing to and fro, because they take a little nip from every flower that they sip. And hence they find their task is not a grind. For a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down, the medicine go down, medicine go down. Just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down in the most delightful way. Write yourself, please. A bit more. Mary Poppins, you're a miracle worker. Just a spoonful
bank. Good luck. Did Daddy look great? If he did, you must have put the idea into his head somehow.
What an impertinent thing to say. Me putting ideas into other people's heads. Really?
Precision and order. Closing a wheel. Opening a ledger. Closing the deal. Prudent investments. Financial sense. A perfect ray of sunshine. And shillings and pence.
Good morning.
I see no one hostler is coming in here today. Have you made your decision?
I believe so, sir.
Good, good. Be sure it's the right one.
Every transaction, credit or debt, sheets roll a balance, targets are met.
Perfect! What objections can you have? My security is more than adequate, and Latin America is expanding markets. Have you no courage?
But Mr. Van Hustler, what I haven't been able to grasp is what exactly is your final product?
Oh, what do you think? Money, of course.
Yes, money. But making money out of money, is that enough?
Are you man enough to be a banker?
Sensing the market, limit the risk, no room for error, business is brisk.
Have you come up with your decision yet, Mr. Bank? There's a town full of good people whose future depends on you.
I know that.
Please, give us a chance. The factory could be running in tears and expanding 4 years out. I'll give it everything I've got.
But Mr. Northbrook, how can I be sure the money will be safe?
What about my workforce? They make the same. My men have dreams to earn an honest living, a wife and kids, a home to call their own. If you'd invest in us today, it paves the way. I promise to repay you.
I'm sorry, Mr. Northbrook, but
Hello, Daddy!
What on earth are you doing here? Can't you see I'm busy?
No, no man should be too busy for his own children. What have you come for, young man? Have you come for some money as well?
Hardly. What would they need money for?
Well, it's never too early to learn its value.
I know the value of this.
No, that's its worth. Its value is how you spend it. Do good, and may it bring you good luck.
And what do you say to Mr. Northbrook?
Thank you.
I'll wait outside.
When I was a little boy, I wouldn't dare interrupt my father.
You were a little boy?
Of course I was. And my nanny made sure to keep me out of his way.
Daddy, when you're looking to invest in the bank's money, are you looking for a good idea or a good man?
Oh. Well, I suppose it's a good idea, but a good man is much rarer and more valuable.
Come along, children.
I'm sorry, Mr. Van Hustler, but I'm afraid my answer is no.
So you don't recognize a good idea?
Perhaps not, but I recognize a good man when I see one.
You will regret this hurt bait!
A man with dreams that life hasn't broken. A man with hopes, ambitions to fulfill. A man you're certain at first glance deserves a chance. So, Mr. Northbrook, and exactly what the new factory should be able to open?
I think so! Long got this!
There's that horrible old woman.
The information she is not in the least horrible.
But she's just a bundle of rags. When will you learn to look past what you see?
Early each day to the steps of St. Paul. back. Thomas, 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 need words, that's what she cries, while overhead her birds fill the skies. Here, one please.
All around the cathedral, the saints and apostles look down as she sails away. Although you can't see them, you know they are smiling. It's like someone shows that he cares.
Words are simple and few. Listen, listen, she's calling to you. Thomas, Thomas, Thomas,
Hello, Mary. Hello, kids.
Hello.
Where are you off to?
We're off to Mrs. Corey's talking shop. Care to join us?
Talking shop?
Who's Mrs. Corey?
Who's Mrs. Corey? Mrs. Corey is older than anyone in the world. She spoke to William before he went conquering, to Vlad before he went impaling, and to Alexander before he weren't so great.
That's impossible.
Anything can happen if you let it.
Well, if it isn't Mary Poppins with Jane and Michael Banks.
Nonsense.
And how was poor little Georgie?
Who?
Georgie Banks, your father. He used to give his nanny the slip and come here into my shop in secret. I remember Georgie used to love my gingerbread stars. Now, Mary Poppins, what can I do for you?
Well, I did want an out of conversations.
Oh, I'm out of conversations, and I'm right out of words too. I do have some letters though.
Now, what can we make?
Ruteplex.
Laboratory berries.
Those don't count. You made them up. And where do you think words came from in the first place? Somebody had to make them up.
You know, you can use the same letter more than once. Let me see. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
That's not a word.
Of course it's a word. Unless I'm very much mistaken, I think it's a rather useful one. When trying to express oneself, it's frankly quite absurd to leaf through lengthy lexicons to find the perfect word. A little spontaneity keeps conversation keen. You need to find a way to say precisely what you mean. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious, if you say it loud enough, you'll always sound precocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
When we're chatting, simply grunting would suffice.
Well, if they heard this word, they might have used it once or twice.
I'm sure the Roman Empire only entered the abyss because those Latin scholars never heard a word like this. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. If you say it softly, the effect can be hypnosis. Shake your breath before you speak in case it's halitosis.
Yeah.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. You know you can sing it backwards, which is so codalized as a siligar for the creepers.
She may be tricky, but she's bloody good.
So when the cat has got your tongue, there's no need for dismay. Summon up this word and then you've got a lot to say.
take out those 18 consonants and 16 vowels as well, and put them in an order which is very hard to spell.
S-U-P-E-R C-A-L-I-F R-A-G-I-L I-S-T-I-C-E-X-P-I-A-L-I-D O-C-I-O-U-S.
Clever clogs.
S-U-P-E-R C-A-L-I-F R-A-G-I-L I-S-T-I-C-E-X-P-I-A-L-I-D O-C-I-O-U-S. S-U-P-E-R C-A-L-I-F R-A-G-I-L I-S-T-I-C-E-X-P-I-A-L-I-D O-C-I-O-U-S.
Here we go.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious, if you say it loud enough, you'll always have precocious. Supercalifragilistic.
George, why on earth are you home so early? Is everything alright?
No, everything's all wrong. After I refused to loan the bank's money to some German chap, he went to our chief rivals, and now it looks set to be a gold mine.
Well, they can't expect you to get it right every time.
That's exactly what they expect.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious, if you say it loud enough, you'll always
That's more than loud enough. Both of you to the nursery now. Mary Poppins, you're here to teach the children manners. Just look at them.
George, you're tired. Mary Poppins, please can you keep the children occupied in the nursery tonight?
That's not fair. Daddy gets mad and we're stuck up in the nursery. Daddy's mean and rotten and I hate him.
Jane, take that back this instant. I will not let you criticise your father. Mary Poppins, up to the nursery. George, if you have your troubles, I'd like to share them.
Don't worry, you will have been suspended without salary until they decide what to do with me. 10 turns, ups and downs. One moment smiles, next moment frowns. But bad-tempered faces had better change quick, 'cause if the wind changes, you face my just stick. Chin chimney, chin chin, chiree chin chiroo.
Why does Daddy get so cross? Fathers are supposed to look after children, not shout at them all the time.
Have you ever thought about who looks after the fathers when things go wrong?
Mothers, I suppose.
Not the children?
Wouldn't that be rather upside down?
Sometimes families are upside down. At least for a while anyways.
I don't want to be an upside down family. I wish I could run away. Why don't you? Because you miss me. No, I wouldn't.
That's quite enough. Into bed, both of you.
Oh, Mary Poppins, I wish you could just leave us alone.
Be careful what you wish for.
Don't you ever stop.
You should govern your temper or your temper will govern you.
I'm sick and tired of your stupid sayings and your stupid games.
Just get into bed.
I won't go to sleep and you can't make me.
In that, as in so many other things,
Your information
is faulty. Playing the game, having a ball. Those who won't play, shan't play at all. Will we meet again? Maybe when they learn to play the game.
is a chimney sweep's world, where there's hardly no day, nor hardly no night. There's things off in shadows and halfway in night. On the rooftops of London. Whew, what a sight!
Joining the sweeps tonight, are we?
Best view in the world, eh? Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim chimney. A sweep is as lucky can be. Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim chimney.
Little luck will rub off when he shakes hands with you.
Will blow me a kiss,
Bert,
and that's lucky too. Oh, so you going then?
the wind has changed.
So they're good kids, Mary.
Do you think I would be bothering with them if they weren't? But I can't help them if they won't let me. So they've got to do the next bit on their own. Cheerio, Bert. Keep an eye on them for me.
Where's Mary Poppins? Gone? Mrs. Brill, what does au revoir mean? Why? Because that's what she's written in this note. Dear Jane and Michael, keep playing games. Au revoir, Mary Poppins. It's French. It means till we meet again. Now come inside before you come to death.
Nowhere is there a more happier crew than them what sing chim chim, chiree chim cheroo. Chim chimney, chim chim, chiree chim cheroo.
Happy or sad, the pendulum is swinging. The gentle breeze, the little trees, becomes an icy rise. The woman's song is struck along, and now 6 weeks have
Miss Brill, is the nursery tidy?
Tidy's up in Nathan House, seeing as after the last 6 weeks I've had all the work to do looking after the children since she left. Now I've had all the work to do get the house ready to welcome her back.
If you knew how hard it was to track her down.
Fancy that, Mum?
Miss Brill, is it really her?
Well, I don't know who else. The note says till we meet again.
George, dear, I think you're going to be surprised.
Winifred, you know I hate surprises.
Oh, George, I do think you're going to be proud of me. Now hurry up, everybody. I want her to find everything.
Spin, spot, spin, and spun.
Think and span.
A sense of excitement is hard to contain. Order is returning. Father is returning. Someone is returning to Cherry Tree Lane. Good morning.
The Holy Terror!
Miss Andrew, it's lovely to finally meet you. I hope you had a good journey.
It was thoroughly unpleasant. Now, where did George go?
I'm afraid he had an urgent appointment.
It's not much of a house, is it?
We like it.
Then it doesn't take a lot to keep you happy. Look at the dust. Here. And there. Filth.
Now, just a minute.
Ah, you miss with the children? Pity. I don't suppose you know who I am?
Yes, we do. You're the Holy Terror.
Impudent boy. Why aren't you wearing stockings?
I don't like them.
What manners? I see we have not a minute to lose. These children have been spoiled. I've arrived here just in time. By chance I brought the punishment that best befits the crime. Brimstone and treacle and carbonic soap. These are the tools of my trade. Spoonfuls of sugar. Don't have a hope of seeing that changes are made. Open.
This is gonna smell.
Worse. Open. Your son will go to boarding school at once. As for the girl, I shall take charge of her myself. I won't stand for whining all
disappointed. I truly am. I thought it was going to be her with the umbrella.
Michael, what are you going to do? The only thing we can do. Run away.
What is the matter and who is after you?
The nastiest nanny in the world.
Is she really as bad as all that?
She looks like something that would eat its own young. Miss Andrews was daddy's nanny, which explains a lot.
Well, I wouldn't say that, but how about we start with a bit of a shake for good luck?
Why do we have to shake your hand?
And anyone ever told you that it's good luck to shake a chimney sweep's hand?
Michael, look, it's a real one. What's the matter? You've always wanted to fly a proper kite. I've always wanted to fly a proper kite with Daddy.
Of course you have. You just need to know how it's done. Get some training and make them the proudest part of the old blooming empire. With tuppence for paper and strings, you can have your own set of wings. With your feet on the ground, you're a bird in flight with your feet holding tight to the string of your kite. Oh, let's go fly and kite up to the highest height. Let's go fly a kite and send it soaring up through the atmosphere, up where the air is clear. Oh, let's go fly a kite. Come on, read it. Come on, Paul, just one more time.
And where are your cords?
We didn't have time to put them on because we ran away.
Oh, how do you know?
It's been so awful since you left, and Miss Andrews' daddy's nanny came, and we didn't help him like you told us to, and...
Oh my, your life's a tragedy. Now, let's go home and don't dawdle.
Well, she's there. She came this morning as a surprise for Daddy.
Did she now? Well, maybe I'll be a surprise for her. Hello, Bert.
Hi, Mary. You're a sight for sore eyes.
You really are. Welcome back, Mary Poppins.
Come along.
Wait, aren't you going to shake Bert's hand for good luck?
I don't need any luck, thank you.
Not like that, you stupid boy! You stay here and clean the grate. Again! So you've decided to come crawling back, have you? Who are you?
I'm Mary Poppins.
Mary Poppins. But you left without notice.
And I came back without notice.
I see. And what you expect me to do? Pack! Pack! You insolent young person. How dare you speak to me this way? Brimstone and tree, my favorite liquor, that will make runaways stop. Impudent children respond so much quicker when forced to drink every last drop. I brought up their father.
Well, that I don't doubt. You must be so proud at the way he turned out.
A shining example, a pillar, a post.
now that gave her a taste of her own medicine.
Mary Poppins, wherever did you come from?
She came from Michael!
Jane, Michael, you are very naughty for running off like that, and I should be as mad as anything if I wasn't so pleased to see you. Where's Miss Andrew?
She left.
Left? Why?
She didn't give a reason, Mom.
Good evening, Mom. We found this one wandering in the park. Good night, Mom.
George,
Where is she?
Miss Andrew, she left. And George, Mary Poppins is back.
Oh. Well, I wondered if I might have a word. Things haven't gone well for us since you left.
About my wages, sir. If you wouldn't mind letting them accrue.
But if only you knew how much was accruing as it is.
Well, I must get started. Come along, children.
George, after so many years of good service, you made a mistake. What's the worst that can happen?
Winifred, if I'm to be dismissed, then we are to be destitute.
But we'll still have what really matters, the children and each other.
Is that rocket new? What's in it?
A portrait? Whose? You'll know when the time comes and not a second before.
You won't leave us this time, will you, David?
I'll stay until the chain breaks.
What shape? Where?
Just wait and see.
Uncanny nanny, so hard to find.
Unique yet make unspeakably kind.
You're practically perfect.
And yet I'm sure there's room for some improvement. A few games more.
Hello. Bert, what are you doing up here?
And where else would a chimney sweep be?
It's awfully big up here. What does that tell you? We're so small and unimportant. Oh, speak for yourself.
Not us. So much for our troubles. They're so big down in the nursery. But up here,
That's more like it. Troubles are never so bad when you look at them from a little bit higher up.
Brush away the dirt and soot. Brush away your tears.
Problems that aren't swept away.
Hang around for years.
We made a motley
Much with tar and wine.
when you need a helping hand. We try to step in, try to step in just in Over the rooftop, step in time. Over the rooftop, step in time. Never need a reason, never need a rhyme. Over the rooftop, step in time. Keep the knees up, step in time. Never need a reason, never need a rhyme. Keep the knees up, step in time.
Step in time, parents the same. Never miss a chance to get it right.
Don't it seem a perfect crime? Don't it seem a shame?
The steps on going as smoothly as they might.
just remember, there's always plenty of folk here. Help you if you need it. Right, everyone, back to the nursery.
Back to the nursery, step in time. Back to the nursery, step in time. Never need a reason, never need a rhyme. Back to the nursery, step in time.
What is all this commotion?
Special delivery to George back to Squire.
Special delivery.
Special delivery, step in time. Special delivery, step in time. Never need a reason, never need a rhyme. Special delivery, step in time.
Good night, Buckner.
Not so fast. To the nursery now. Jane, you too. Mary Poppins, would you be good enough to give an explanation?
First of all, I would like to make one thing very clear.
Yes?
I never explained anything. Come along, children.
It's from the bank. You want to see me at the close of business tonight?
Tonight?
We might as well face it. Just a few short hours, we will have joined the ranks of the unemployed.
Are you quite sure?
Quite sure. So I think we better make some plans. Oh, so that's where I put them. What are they? Gingerbread stars. I used to hide them from my nanny when I was a little kid, but I'm not usually sentimental.
It's good to have Beck on sometimes.
It's that Poppins woman. She's responsible for all this.
Oh, I know the person. What is it that thinks she's always saying? A spoonful of sugar, that is all it takes. It changes bread and water into tea and cakes. A spoonful of sugar goes a long, long way. So have yourself an healthy helping every day. Good night, Governor, and good luck to you.
Thank you, Bert. Good luck to you too.
Daddy, do you remember when we came to the bank?
Yes?
We were each given a sixpence. We were told to spend them wisely.
Excellent advice. What did you spend it on?
Nothing yet. We decided to give them to you.
Suppose Mary Poppins put you up to this.
She hasn't said a word. We just thought a bit of extra cash might loosen things up a bit. Good night, Daddy. We do love you, you know. Mummy, Daddy's really worried, isn't he?
Yes, he is. But always remember that he loves you both very much, and that's far more important than jobs, houses, or anything else.
Are you going to the bank tonight?
I'd like to go, but I'm afraid it just isn't possible.
Mary Poppins says anything is possible.
Do you really believe in that, Mary Poppins?
Anything can happen if you let it. Sometimes things are difficult, but you can bet it doesn't have to be so.
Changes can be made. You can move a mountain if you use a larger spade.
Anything can happen, it's a marvel.
You can be a butterfly or just stay larval. Stretch your mind beyond fantastic. Dreams are made of strong elastic.
Take some sound advice and don't forget it. Anything can happen if you let it. If you reach for the stars or you get to the stars, but we found a home you spin. If you reach for the heaven, you get the stars thrown in.
Feed the birds, sir, only tuppence a bag.
I would take it as a great favour if you kindly feed them for me.
bound to make millions, and we want to know why.
Then I'll tell you why. I turned down Mr. Van Haster's scheme because it was hollow. Those words of assets, profits, and growth. But there was no word about the people. I apologize for ruining the bank, but I do not apologize for realizing that there are more important things in life than making money.
My dear chap, Van Haster's scheme has ruined our rival in the nastiest scandal since records began. We don't want your apologies. We're offering ours.
Oh my word.
And another thing, do you remember lending a loan to a fellow named Northbrook? Well, he's repaying it and opening 2 new factories, with the percentage negotiated looks set to make a fortune.
Oh my word.
Well, that's just it. I very much hope you can tell us how you did. Just give us the word. It'll be quite safe with us.
Give you the word? Give you the word? I'll give you the word, all right. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
No, the sound of it is something quite atrocious. If you say it loud enough, it'll always sound precocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Forgive him, it's not his fault. It's all because of his nanny, Miss Andrew.
Holy terror, she taught me everything I know.
Then now's your chance to forget it.
It's all right, darling. I've made the bank a fortune.
Really?
By way of recompense, we'd like to offer you the job of senior manager with a salary at double,
Exactly how much has he made for you?
triple, quadruple your present pay.
Close your mouth, George. We are not a codfish.
Well, I accept. But there's one thing you must understand. My family comes first.
Agreed?
Agreed.
Wait. I'm afraid I've underestimated you.
Oh, George. Anything can happen, it's official. You can choose the super or the superficial. Sally for the way we're steering. Obstacles are disappearing. You won't chase your dreams, you won't regret it. Anything can happen if we let it.
I love you, Mary Poppins. You're a fine boy, Michael Banks, and one day you'll be a fine man. It makes me so anxious when you talk like that. Like what? So gentle and kind, and not big like yourself at all. Do be cross, Mary Poppins, or do be cross again. Is that the thanks I get for the trouble I've taken? That's enough. Now, into bed, both of you.
It's tonight, isn't it?
Yes, Bert.
Well, goodbye then, Mary.
Goodbye, Bert. Look after yourself.
With every job, when it's complete, there is a sense of bittersweet. That moment when you know the task is done. Though in your heart you'd like to stay, to help things on their way. You've always known they must do it alone.
There. Practically perfect. And I hope it remains so. Look. It's Mary Poppins' locket. Oh, the chain's broken. Don't you remember? I'll stay until the chain breaks. What's in it? It's a picture. The 3 of us. She signed it. From Mary Poppins with a great deal of love.
Where's Mary Poppins?
Gone.
Gone? How peculiar.
She'll be back. Now, what do you think of this?
It's the best I've ever seen.
Could we fly it together?
Oh, Daddy. Mary Poppins won't be coming back. She's gone forever.
My dear, how could you possibly know such a thing?
Because we don't need her anymore. And other families will. Won't they, Daddy?
They will.
Maybe she's right, George. Maybe we could do without a nanny from now on. What do you think?
I think you better dance with me.
Shooting star! Let's push on it.
Oh, I think we can do better than that. If you reach for the stars, all you get are the stars, but we found a whole new spin. If you reach for the heavens, you get the stars thrown in.
Anything can happen if you let it. Life is out there waiting, so go and get it. Grab it by the collar, seize it by the scruff. Once you started living life, you just can't get enough. Anything can happen now. Learning is still unselfish. Sally forth the waveless feeling. Obstacles start disappearing. Go and chase your dreams, you won't regret it. Anything can happen, anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
We won't forget you, Mary Poppins. We'll never forget.
If